the International Boxing Hall of Fame. First, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring up to the ring, he's a former welterweight champion, and he hails from Canastota, a very popular champion, now a deputy commissioner with the New York State Athletic Commission. Let's have a real great hand for former welterweight champion, Billy Backus. Where's Billy? Come on, Billy. Let's hear it. Great fighter. Great fighter. Stay here, Billy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're all familiar with this former great. He's a six-time former world champion in both the welterweight and the middleweight division. This guy populated the TV screen throughout the 50s and 60s. Let's hear it for Emil Griffith. Where's Emil? Here he is. What a great fighter he was. Yeah. Emil Griffith, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman boxed before my time, but everybody talks about him and says what a great fighter he was. I'd like to introduce to you the former lightweight champion of the world, a real great 135-pounder. Let's say hello to Ike Williams. Ike Williams. Where's Ike?
Hey, Pop. How you doing?
Come on, Ike. Here he comes. Ike Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Great lightweight champion. All right, Ike Williams. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this fighter was known as Monquilla. He was a welterweight champion and a great fighter. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Jose Napoles. Yeah. Jose Napoles, great fighter. Come on, let's hear it for this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a former featherweight champion of the world. He comes from the East Coast, fought out of Connecticut and Florida during his career. He was known as Will-o'-the-Wisp. You all know this guy, a classic, great boxer. Let's welcome Willie Pep. Yeah. Willie Pep. What a great fighter, folks. Great fighter. And ladies and gentlemen, if you mention Willie Pep, well, of course you have to mention this former great featherweight champion, perhaps the greatest of them all. Let's say hello to former featherweight champion of the world, the punchin' Sandy Sadler. Here he comes. That's Sandy Sadler, ladies and gentlemen. What a great fighter. And Willie Pep. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen this gentleman in a long time, but we certainly saw him on television week after week, time after time. A great light heavyweight champion who fought for the heavyweight championship, known as the Mongoose. Let's say hello to the beloved Archie Moore. Archie Moore. Come on, Archie, we love you. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Archie Moore, the wise one. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Archie Moore tried to wrest the title from this former great heavyweight champion, was unsuccessful, and this man who stepped into the shoes of Rocky Marciano and made us so proud that he was the heavyweight champion. Let's all say hello to New York's own former heavyweight champion of the world, Floyd Patterson. Here he is, Floyd Patterson. Look at him now, folks. Former great fighters, and we've got one more for you. Better tell me who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, a two-time welterweight champion and the one-time middleweight champion. He grew up in these parts in Canastota. A real tough guy managed by Tony Graciano. Let's hear it for Canastota's own former champion of the world, Carmen Basilio. Here he is, Carmen Basilio, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. And this former world champion just made it in on the red eye, ladies and gentlemen. Fought out of New Mexico. I believe he was a sheriff. Certainly a sheriff in the ring. He was great. Former light heavyweight champion of the world. Let's say hello to Mr. Bob Foster. Yeah. Here he is, Bob Foster. Okay, we've got them all in the ring right now. Let's give it to them, all right? Come on. Great, great fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Great, great fighters.
If you are a sports fan and you have been with us for the last 15 minutes, and you don't have chills racing through your body, you better check your pulse because something might not be working.
That was unbelievable to see all these guys, see all these great champions together. It's just marvelous. This is history. This is fantastic.
Beautiful.
Spencer.
Bob Foster, Carmen Basilio, Ike Williams, Archie Moore, Jose Napoles, Carmen Basilio, Billy Backus, Sandy Sadler, Willie Pep.
Oh, did you hear Pep's line? Sadler comes over to that side of the ring. A photographer asked them to pose together. Willie looked at the photographer and said, "I don't want to get too close to this guy."
They were very close.
They had some terrific wars, all-time classic fights.
And talk about classic. Carmen Basilio.
Carmen Basilio, of course, a local hero, the Canastota Onion Farm.